morning, grade 12s, and welcome to yet another grade 12 life orientation lesson on STEM Lockdown Digital School. My name is Sibusiso Masombuka, and I am your grade 12 life orientation teacher. So happy to be back on Zoom, so happy to be seeing more and more familiar faces once again. Thank you so much for joining me in today's lesson, guys. I'm very amped up and very excited about this week. It is a short week. That means that we do have a little bit of time learning, but let's also embrace the holidays that we're celebrating. Um, in the last couple of lessons last week, we introduced the topic of social and environmental responsibility. And then we also looked at community responsibilities that provide environment and services that promote a safe and healthy living. We also looked at responsibilities of the different various levels of management. We looked at the different laws and regulations that are implemented in our country. We also looked at what basic essential services are as far as those that are brought into place by the government, such as emergency services, public health, free education, water, etc. We also looked at educational and intervention programs as well as impact studies. All right, we looked at all the different types of intervention programs that take place in our country. Um, and we also looked at intervention programs such as recycling, as well as Sanka. We also even said that Africa Teen Geeks is also an intervention program that is brought forth to us to bridge the gap in education. All right. Welcome to all the learners that are watching us on YouTube. Welcome to you guys, and welcome to the learners that are watching or are viewing this on Zoom. Guys, you know how I am. I like it when learners engage and participate in lessons. So we are going to have quite a discursive lesson today, and I really want your 100% full attention as well as your participation as well in today's lesson. Very excited. I've got my email address there. You guys know that you can get a hold of me by emailing me if you have any queries or concerns with regards to grade 12 life orientation. All right. So, by the end of this lesson, you are going to formulate your own personal mission statement. That means that you guys actually need to get a piece of paper out and a pen so that you can actually write um, your personal mission statements. And then we're also going to be looking at the impact of having a vision on actions and behavior in life. We're going to be looking at the impact of vision on immediate community as well as our society at large. Now, obviously, before we get started, we cannot put past the fact that yesterday was Freedom Day, and you guys know that many years ago, in 1994, we had our first democratic elections in South Africa, and we're so honored and privileged to live in a country whose values are founded on freedom, human dignity, respect, equality, etc. So I want to find out from you, what does it mean to be free in our country? Given the normal circumstances where we're able to go out and be with our friends and our family and we can be ourselves, I want you to let me know in the chat box, what does it mean to you to be free in our country? And you guys know we have such a beautiful and amazing and an accommodating and an inclusive constitution in our country. So I want to know from you, as a South African young person, what does it mean to be free in our own country? If you guys could just enlighten me on the chat box, and I'll read some of your responses. Um, Hello, guys. I see you guys are greeting me. John, I see you've got your hand raised up. All right, I'm going to unmute you quickly.
Oh, hello. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Um, Fucking Nick.
All right. Okay, cool. Maybe we shouldn't take any more of those anymore. But remember, let's be cordial. But you know what I thought of just yesterday when we were talking, when I was just reflecting on Freedom Day, and obviously it was very difficult for me to sort of obviously go and celebrate Freedom Day with my friends and my family. It was very, very difficult. But at the same time, I then spent the time reflecting on what it means to be free as a young South African teacher. I am so privileged to live in a country where I can be whoever I want to be, and values that are impounded on me, and living through human dignity as well, and respect, and knowing that I'm treated as equally to other people as well, which is really, really amazing. All right, I'm going to move on straight into our lesson. You guys can still enlighten me on the chat box by letting me know what it means to you to be free in South Africa. All right, I'm really sorry about all the different hackers that we have and you guys being exposed to all the gruesome messages, but don't worry, the lesson continues and we keep going strong. All right, guys? Cool. So, today we're going to be looking at personal mission statement. What is a personal mission statement? So you guys know, some of you that do business studies would know that a mission statement is part of the microenvironment. And businesses formulate a mission statement as a strategy on how they're going to achieve a lot of things, whether it be offering their services to their customers and becoming the best or giving the best customer service, or it could be about generating profitable growth, or it could be about just anything. So I want to, so that is what a mission statement is. But what we need to now refine it to or simplify it to is what our personal mission statement is. And what a personal mission statement is that it can also be known as your own personal philosophy. So in life, we need to have our own personal philosophy that is grounded on on values, our ideologies, which is our idea of life, our different worldviews that are perpetuated by the different religions and belief systems that we fall under. Which could be very different and obviously very vast for all of us. And so that is what our personal philosophy and our personal mission statement stems from. Because in life, with our goals, we need to have a form of direction. And we find that a lot of learners, once they've left matric or once they've left school, they really don't focus on writing down their goals anymore, not really motivated to achieve things anymore. But that is why we're teaching you about creating your personal mission statement, your own personal philosophy, and I'll share mine with you a bit later on. But let's have a look at what a personal mission statement is. It is a description about you and of your values, your dreams, your attitudes, your goals, and you set goals for yourself. The purpose is to get you to explore and identify your own values and your dreams. They get you to identify with your skills, your values, and your dreams. It tells you what is important to you and how to plan to achieve it. This is so important, guys, because a personal mission statement, what makes it personal to us is that it's about our own values, and it's about our own dreams, and it's about our own goals. And like what it says here is that it tells us what is important to you, to us personally. Um, and how to plan to achieve that as well. So it's so important for us to have that and to embrace ourselves and to always make sure that we are looking out for ourselves. So I hope you guys are already thinking or aligning or coming up with a little personal mission statement for yourself that is going to help you out in formulating one for yourself as well. All right. So another thing that sort of supports our personal mission statement is obviously then our personal views. So your personal views are your opinions and what you consider to be important. For example, you may view mathematics as an important subject because you want to study to be an accountant or a doctor after school. Your personal views may be influenced by your goals for your future, your religion, and your values as well. All right. So it's so important for us to have our own personal views that support our personal mission statement, because that sort of gives us the direction. All right, in us formulating and us living our best life. All right, and then let's have a look at values. Values are personal beliefs that guide the way we live our lives. They are your own standards of acceptable and unacceptable behavior. They are aspects that are important or valuable to you and have meaning for you. Some of the things that shape your values are your experiences. So, we go through a lot in life, whether it's difficult times, but what that does is that it helps us refine what we actually value as human beings. So you might value integrity because perhaps once you lied and you were caught lying by your teacher or your mom, and now you now value integrity, which is doing the right thing even when no one sees it. It could be honesty. It could be excellence. You might have failed in your life, or you might have performed really badly in a test, and because of that terrible life experience, you now want it better for yourself, and now you value excellence, and everything that you do is done with excellence. All right. Um, and then it continues to say, I'm just going to reread what I said earlier. It says some of the things that shape our values, our life experiences, the environment in which we live in. So, the environment in which we live in also refines the kind of people that we're going to be. But let me tell you this: even if you come from a very impoverished environment, an environment that is not so well resourced, you can. It doesn't mean that you can stop dreaming big. It means that it allows you and it gives you that space to actually dream bigger because you want better for yourself. Your school as well, the friends that you meet. If every school has its own culture and ethos, and it's instilled in us, and we're there. I mean, you're in high school for 5 years, and you've been living through your school's ethos and values, and you carry it out. That teaches us a bit of patriotism as well. Your interest and what the important people are in your life. That is what our values are formulated against. So I want to give you a couple of values that you guys can use, or in the next discussion that we're going to use. Some values include accountability, which means to be responsible, achievement, adventurousness, being the best, belonging, cheerfulness, community, compassion, cooperation, creativity, efficiency, enthusiasm, exploration, growth, hard work, helping society, independence, making a difference, mastery, self-actualization, serenity. It could be structure, it could be stability, it could be teamwork, uniqueness, usefulness, and vitality. So this brings me to the next thing, which is our class discussion. I want to find out from you what is the importance of or the value of education to you. Why do you value education so much? At the end of grade 9, you guys had the option to either continue in further education and training, which is grade 10, 11, and 12, or you had the option to just get a school leaving certificate and you could go get a work, because you know that in South Africa you can actually work from the age of 16. Um, and education is a right, and you must be in school until grade 9, until the end of grade 9. So I want to find out from you, what is the importance of the value of education to you? Why do you value education so much? Why are you tuned in today? Why are you taking matric so seriously, and what do you want for yourself? I would like to hear what you guys have to say on the chat box. It would be really enlightening to hear what you guys have to say. All right. All right, I'm seeing Will is here. Will, I know you, so I'm gonna unmute you. This is safe, okay? All right, hi, Will.
Hello, sir.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Good, good. So, what is the importance of the value of education to you?
It's very important because it unlocks the key to your future for you to get, to live a better life if you have
Absolutely.
if you have an education.
Absolutely, and you're definitely a product of that, because you're always tuned in, and you're always taking your education, your school so seriously. I'm gonna read some of your. Kale, welcome back, Kale. Says education determines your future. Absolutely. All right, guys, thank you so much. Keep it coming. Keep your comments coming. Really keen to find out what you guys have to say, and so excited to see our numbers growing once again. We all value education in many different forms. It could either be life changing for you and your family, All right, it could be life changing for yourself. Some people value education because, or they study further because it's going to refine their lives, or it's, people study things because they enjoy it, and that is why some people actually embrace education and value education so much. All right, Kyle, thank you so much for the heads up there. Great looking up, my boy. All right. Um, and then I want to find out from you as well. What is the purpose of having goals? Why do we have goals? Why do we keep teaching you when you do life orientation? I mean, all your teachers, everyone is going on and on and on and on about setting up your goals and writing them down and living them through, taking active steps in achieving your goals. Why do we have goals? Why do we want to achieve? Why is it so important for us to achieve? I want to find out. Um, because we could just conform and just go on and set goals but actually never follow them. But why do we actually set goals? Goals give us a proper direction of where we want to be, and taking those active steps each and every day, even if it means that your goal could be to be happier every day, or your goal could be to be nicer to people every day. Your goal could be to formulate better relationships with your family. Your goal could be giving back to your society as well. You can let me know. So the purpose of having goals is to give us that authenticity, that drive, that refinement of our gifts and our goals that we're given at birth. All right. Thank you so much for your interaction, guys. You guys are epic. All right. Another question that I want to ask you: what values do you live by, and what do they mean to you? So I want to find out from you. Let me know in the chat box, what values do you live by, and what do they mean to you? I can tell you, one of the values that I live by is excellence. I was taught at a very young age that when you are excellent in everything that you do, you will always be remembered. Everybody remembers that good service that they got at their favorite restaurants. Um, we always remember that lady that gave us extra ketchup at that fast food restaurant, and we always go back to it. Why? Because it was an excellent service and it was remembered, and we embrace it all the time. Salma says perseverance. That is an awesome value to have. Perseverance means not giving up. In life hits you with many curveballs, but it's so important for us to be resilient and to persevere through all the struggles. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts, guys. All right. Now, like I said, I'm going to close the chat box for now and I'll read some of your stuff later. Please, 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 please. I would love for you to actually engage with the content and answer some of the questions I've asked already. All right. So let's have a look at, again, formulating the personal mission statements. We said that what helps you come up with that personal mission statement is then your amidst the personal values as well as your personal views is then your belief system. Your belief system is the way you try to understand the world and your place in it. It is also your set of of beliefs about what is right and what is wrong, true and false. Your belief system may be based on your teachings of formal religion or maybe part of your cultural belief as well. So let me know, what are some of the teachings in your religions, in your cultures, in many groups or subgroups that you formed that have helped you formed your personal mission statement. Let me know in the chat box as well, and I'll have a chance to read that as well. All right, your religion. We always speak about religion, and religion is so important for us. And whatever religion it is that you belong to, it's so important for us to have that part of our life because it helps us keep sane. It helps us be able to be resilient and to persevere at all times, and it gives us hope as well. So your religion is what you believe and who or what you worship. Religions usually have moral codes, uh, rituals, and ways of behaving towards others. Religion is based on faith and a belief in. All right, so we have many religions as well, and I'll give you just examples of some of the different worldviews that or moral codes by the different religions. For example, in the Buddhist religion, they belief system is that tolerance of others and other belief systems as well. A basic Buddhist value is that people should end suffering so that they can live at peace with themselves. Christianity. Christians follow the Ten Commandments, which are important value statements. Doing good deeds and is highly valued in the Christian religion. In Hinduism, they believe in freedom and belief and worship. It sees the whole world as a single family. And the Islamic faith, um, Islam is a religion that guides Muslims through sets of values that govern every aspect of life. The Quran and other teachings and Prophet Muhammad tell Muslims how to live accordingly to their values. In Judaism, Jews also follow the Ten Commandments. In addition, they have specific rules, for example, how to run a business ethically and how to treat people and animals. African traditional religions, community is the most important part of life. African traditional religion also supports moral values, order, security, harmony, and as well as community as well. The Baha'i faith focuses on practical ways to deal with moral and spiritual challenges of the modern world. So there's many religions in which we can find ourselves in that help us build that personal philosophy, that personal mission statement as well. All right. And let's have a look at ideologies. And we had a look at this last week as well when we spoke about worldviews as well. And ideologies are organized sets of beliefs, values, and ideas. They are the way you believe you should live in the world and the way society should operate. Political ideologies include democracy, communism, nationalism. Economic ideologies include capitalism, socialism, and Marxism as well. So the different ideologies as well. So some people, you may live in a communist country, but you have an ideology of becoming a capitalist, making money out of every opportunity that you seize. All right. Um, okay, let's have a look at lifestyle, the way we live. Your lifestyle is how you live your life on a daily basis. For example, you may exercise regularly, you may eat healthy food, practice safe sex, not drink alcohol, so that you care for your physical well-being and your health as well. So that also helps shape your personal mission statement. Environmental responsibility. If you take your responsibility towards the environment seriously, you know you need to treat nature with respect. You do not do anything that is harmful to the environment, such as or chop down trees without planting new trees. You recycle and get involved in environmental cleanup campaigns. So looking after your environment and looking after your community gives you that sense of community as well. And we saw those values when we looked at the list of values earlier on. So those all help you create that mission statement. I hope you guys are literally coming up with your own mission statements as I'm continuing with this lesson. Visualize it. What is it that you want to see yourself doing in a few years' time? Um, a mission statement, and you get to refine it each and every year, because we are different and we grow to be different, and we experience things differently as well as we grow up as well. So don't think that your personal mission statement is something that's just going to stick there for a long time. And people also want to know what your personal mission statement is about because they want to know who you are. It gives us a sense of identity as well. All right, let's have a look at goals for studies as well as career choices. Your goals for studies and career choices are your plans for the future, the steps you need to take to achieve your later goals in life. For example, your goal may be to have a good job and to own your own house in 10 years' time. Some people may not have this goal. Some people want to dedicate themselves into different things. And remember, guys, the reason why we teach you about career studies and studying further is not that we're saying that you should, everybody should lead a conventional life of getting formal education and getting qualified and all that stuff. We're not all cut out for it. But at the same time, what we're cut out for is finding out what our gifts are, what our passions are, and living that through. And living the best human experience ever. That is our job here on earth. All right? All right. Um, to have a vision about your future gives you a direction about who you want to be or what you want to achieve in the next 5 to 10 years' time, even in 30 years' time. Your vision is your dream. It is a mental picture of what the future will or could be like. It is like, well, it is what you will make out of your life, exciting and making it a fulfilling life. You make your vision ambitious. It doesn't necessarily have to be practical. It may even seem a bit crazy right now. And don't forget, you need to dream big. All right, dream as big as you want. Um, but at the same time, you need to take the active steps because at the end of the day, it could just be a dream. You know, just like everybody has a dream. All right, but what you need to do is to take active steps each and every day to reaching that goal as well. All right, a mission statement is more practical. It focuses on your actions, your behavior, and your plans to achieve your dream as well. So again, I'm going to ask you, what is your personal mission statement? What is your personal mission statement? And I know your responses, you may feel a little insecure or not so confident about sharing it. That's also fine. But at the same time, I also understand that, you know, this question just came up abruptly. So you may not have a well-refined one or a well-worded one. But what is your personal mission statement? What is your strategy in life? What is your goal in life? What is it that you want to achieve? Where do you see yourself in the next 5, 10 years? Um, you know, and remember, these always have to change. It doesn't mean that if you say it today, this is what you have to live by each and every day. But I want to find out from you, what is your personal mission statement? All right, sorry, Ka. Okay, I'll speak a little louder. All right. I'll share with you what my personal mission statement is, and maybe that will give you a bit of um, a chance, you know, to also share what yours is. My personal mission statement, or what my personal philosophy is to teach children the way they learn. And you know, just to give you a better description of this, is that as a millennial educator, I advocate for this notion of this idea and believe that educators need to be transformative in their method and manner of teaching. I believe this will encourage a more holistic educational experience, and I look forward to being part of the change that I would like to see, be it big or small. That's my personal philosophy. What is your personal philosophy? I'd like to engage with you and find out what are some of the things that you want to achieve. And I mean, guys, I sat for years and months actually coming up with this, and I really, what it did is that I took time in reflecting and finding out what it is that I want out of my life, and I actually came up and came up with this. Um, Very short line, um, and I've obviously got a description there. Nolutando says, my personal mission statement is to have a positive impact in people's life. Absolutely, what a stunning personal mission statement to have. Absolutely amazing. And you know, guys, you know, the purpose of us teaching you or asking you to formulate this personal mission statement is obviously to make sure that you guys are still focused, um, even when you get into the real world. You know, you're still focused and you're still goal driven. You still want to achieve a lot of things. So I want to find out from you again. What are some of you? What is your personal mission statement? What is it that you want to achieve? Carl says, I live by the fact that everyone should be treated equally because we are all in this together. Absolutely amazing, Carl. Thank you so much for that. All right. Now let's have a look at vision. All right. Remember in the previous slides, it says that a vision is your dream. You know, that's your dream. Every business, every person, every institution has a vision. All right. And you guys, I don't know if you guys have realized, but if you go to your mom's workplace, if you go to your school, I know at my school's code of conduct, the mission statement and the values, as well as the values of the school are stated in the front page of our code of conduct, and it's also put up in the office as well. So every business um, has their mission statement, their vision, their objectives put up everywhere because it's so important to educate people in the business, in the organization about the mission, about the mission statement and about the vision. Why? Because it reminds them each and every time that whatever work that they do will always be to the best of their ability. And remembering, it's so important for workers or employers to remember what the vision of the business is because it will help them work better as well. So do the same for yourself as well. Put up your mission statement on your wall as your wallpaper, as put it up everywhere so it can remind you each and every time what it is that you live by as well. All right, let's have a look at the impacts of vision. Your vision is your dream for the future. It gives you the direction and inspiration. It is about what will make you happy and fulfilled, because we're here to live a fulfilled life, all right? It is confidence, positivity, and ambition. I really like this. Your vision affects your behavior and your actions. It drives you to achieve, it guides you, it helps you to set goals, and it keeps you on your path to success. It affects your community and society. If you achieve your vision and fulfill your dream, others will also benefit, and you will be a positive role model. Now, how powerful is that statement? Your own little vision that you have created for yourself, can have so much more of an impact, not only on yourself, but on others as well, impacting their lives, changing their lives, making people better people. It doesn't mean when people are ugly to you and they're being nasty to you that you must retaliate and give off that negative energy. It means that you need to teach them a skill. They lack a skill of being nice. You teach them to be nice. So it's so important to understand how it's valuable to have a vision after school and to know what it is that you want to achieve. Um, and a vision, the impact of a vision on actions and behavior in life is that it affects the choices that you make. So whether you want to study or not, whether you want to continue or abuse substances, you know that if you abuse substances, it would hinder on you achieving your goals. But you do know that if you work hard every day and you practice excellence and you practice integrity and you practice honesty, that it's going to make you a better person as well. I've got something from Lesedi here. Lesedi says, my mission statement is to inspire others to become a better version of themselves, to be better um, than you were before. Absolutely amazing, Lesedi. What a powerful statement. I'm just already inspired by being amidst all of you guys. Let's have a look at the impact of vision on actions and behavior in life. The next bullet point says it drives you to achieve and to do well. It gives you inspiration and the will to carry on where there are challenges in your life. It makes you achieve the impossible, sorry. It guides you when you set goals. It makes you committed to achieving your goals. It makes you work hard to achieve success. It becomes the light that shows you the way when you're not sure what to do. So you guys see how important it is to have a vision, how important it is to have a personal mission statement. And that all helps us live our lives to the best of our ability as well. All right. And then I want to find out from you, does your vision impact your immediate community and society? Because charity starts at home. Does it impact your immediate community and your society? Are you changing the narrative in your society? Are you changing the narrative in your own family? What are you doing for the world? Because like I said, our creator, the universe, puts in a gift in us, not anywhere else. Our future is instilled in us. It's in it. It's inherent in us because they've made it like that so that it's not difficult for us to find what our gift is. So you need to sit down by yourself and listen to what it is that and your gift is not far from you. It is really what it is that you're good at. It really is what you're interested in, what you like, what your strengths are. That's where your gift is. So again, it was really great to have this conversation with you guys, and I really hope that we're all going to continue building and adding more to our values, refining our vision in life, becoming better people, and making sure that our visions and our mission statement, our personal mission statements, will always have an impact on other people as well, but more for ourselves first. It's so important that we get our cups filled first before we can fill other people's cups as well. So important. And you guys know, our values, they guide our mission statement. So it's so important to know what you value in life as well. All right. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in today. Please join me in tomorrow's lesson. We're going to be discussing more on this stuff. And then remember, you guys can tag Africa Teen Geeks, let everybody know about this awesome a platform that we live in, that we're learning through, and then use the hashtag STEM Champions, Lockdown, eSchool, Salsa Foundation. You can email me. The Google Classroom code is right over there. I'm just going to read Kale's closing statement there. All right. All right. Thank you, Kale, for sharing your thoughts with us. All right. Kale says, all right. I'm hoping to become a wildlife vet. I love photography and animals, and by becoming a wildlife vet, I'm able to do both of the things I love. Absolutely. Now take that and take your values as well that you live by and come up with your own personal mission statement. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, sharp, 10 o'clock sharp, and we've got more to learn. All right. And tomorrow, funny enough, we're actually done with our term 2 work. And tomorrow we're actually going to be starting on term 3 work, which means that we're going to have enough time to revise and go through past papers. So I hope you guys tune in tomorrow and have a good day today and enjoy. Stay warm. Joburg is quite cloudy and cold, but I hope you guys have a good day. Thank you guys. Awesome.